Have you ever sat back and wondered, hey Magicbus, which Game Pass is worth buying? Well, today we're going to tier list all of them and I'm going to explain to you why each Game Pass is where it is. You know, my opinion is going to be different to other people, and I think it's important for anyone who's going to spend money on the game to listen to these kinds of videos. So I know that the majority of my audience is American, and in America it is currently the summertime or summer break is beginning, which means a lot of you might be doing things like chores or paper routes or whatever it is that the young people do to make money now, and you're going to spend that money on the Robux to buy yourself some Game Passes for the game. Before we get started, it is also worth mentioning that you should press like, but also that sometimes instead of a Game Pass, maybe you want to just buy your fruit outright. You know, for example, maybe you like, I don't know how much ice costs, I can't check. Roughly 800 Robux or something like that. Maybe you're an ice main and sometimes you change fruits just for a little bit of fun, but you want to go back to ice because you've got it awakened. Maybe buying your primary fruit that you have awakened for Robux is a good idea. But we might touch on that even more later on in today's video. So I'm just gonna let you guys know I'm dealing with some health issues. My kidney stones are playing up because I eat too much bad food is basically the problem. So if my videos get a little bit less energetic, it's because I am in an incredible amount of pain. So let's get right into it. Somebody else made this list, okay? Somebody else made this list, so shout out to you for getting all the images for me so I can just do it without having to download these images myself. We're gonna go over every single Game Pass, starting off with Fast Boats. This bad boy will set you back 350 Robux, and it kind of depends, right? If you use a fruit that cannot fly, then Fast Boats is like S or A tier. But if you use a fruit that does fly, it's kind of D or C tier. So I think we'll play it safe, and we're going to put Fast Boats into the B section. Now, there is nothing better than a good fast boat. We all love the Enforcer. I'm fairly certain this is Ace's boat, right? Oh, I made it break. Oh, you can't get in it when you... Oh, there we go. There we go. What's really, really cool about the Enforcer is that it goes fast enough that it breaks sometimes. Like, you can drive this thing and you can get it stuck. So it's really, really funny, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it on demand, but if we drive really, really fast and then... There we go. See how I'm like, I was caught and I'm in a weird position? I'm able to get out this time. But sometimes it just outright breaks, which makes it extra fun. Up next is the Double Money Game Pass. This guy will set you back 450 Robux, and I'm legitimately serious when I put it into the S tier. Let me explain, alright? You might think that this game is about devil fruits or about bounty or about being a pirate, but it's not. This game's all about money, okay? You want good swords, like the Wano swords for true sword style? Yeah, you need patience, but you also need money. Can't find a good devil fruit? Well, all you need is a little bit of patience and some money. I think you see where I'm going with this. Most things in this game can be acquired with belly. That's pretty much what makes this an S rank Game Pass. Also, you've got to think, things in the second C were more expensive than the first C, so it's only natural that we can assume that things in the third C will be even more expensive. I'm talking like 5 to 10 million belly per like sword or something like that. Like, things are gonna get expensive. Have you seen the other YouTubers out there? I'm not very rich, but some of the other YouTubers have like 30 to 50 million belly. They gotta spend it somewhere. Okay, so the next one's the Dark Blade, and I can tell you right now, based on the amount of people that beg me for this sword, it should probably be S tier, but it's not. It's really not. It's 1,200 Robux. It's not the best sword in the game for PvP. It's not even the best sword in the game, really, for grinding. Based on its price and its general unusability, I honestly think it hovers between A and B. I'm going to put it in A because comment down below if you're angry at me for not putting it in S, because I don't think this sword is as good as everybody thinks it is. So if you're a sword main, it's not bad. It's got a slight stun. It is not a proper stun. It stuns for as long as the ability is there. And then it has a massive knockback, which isn't useful to sword users because you don't want distance between you and the enemy when you're a sword user. You want to be able to freeze them and then attack them with your sword abilities and typically you want movement abilities. Yes, if you hold down Z, it shoots you forward, but it's slow because you have to hold it down. So the one time that I would use it as a swordsman in PvP, which I don't because I'm trash, I wouldn't pick the Yoru to do that. I would pick something like Shunsui, I think is how you say it. It's one of Zoro's swords. I would pick Koko, which I think is Law's blade. I would use stuff like that if I was a swordsman. I wouldn't use Yoru. I could be totally wrong. You know, maybe it's just my inexperience, but personally, I find this sword is quite useless, especially when Saber version 2 is literally just over there, and it's better for grinding once you know how to use it. Yes, it glow cool when you have your hockey turned on, and it has special quests associated just with it, but until they make this thing better, I don't think it's worth 1,200 Robo. Up next is the double boss drops. Now, this is the only game pass that I don't own. It costs 350 Robux. It's definitely really good. I'm gonna put it into A tier because obviously, if you don't have a lot of time to play, boss drops being twice as often would be really, really good for you. I play a lot, so I've never struggled to get boss drops, but who knows? I've also never gone for Darkbeard's cloak drop. Maybe I'll get it for when I do that, because I guess when you're fighting special bosses for special drops like Darkbeard, then I guess this could be really, really useful, which is also why it's in the A tier. Double Fruit Mastery, this one is definitely obvious S tier. If you haven't noticed, I do really believe that, you know, getting faster mastery, getting faster money, and always having access to the fruit that you're good with, I value those things way above stuff like the Dark Blade, because they are just so good for you through the entire game. You know, if you're a level 1, you're probably not going to use the Dark Blade all that much. If you're a max level, you're only going to use it if you choose to use it. Where if you got double mastery or double money, you're going to use that forever. It's a great game pass to use forever. And that's why they are both S tier. And now finally, the most expensive one at 2,700 Robux, the Fruit Notifier. Now, let me be very, very clear with you all. The Devil Fruit Notifier Game Pass is the most fun that you can have in this game if you're not actively playing. If you just want to AFK and find fruits, it never gets old. Finding a good fruit never gets boring. It is so exciting when you find a good fruit. Just like how it's so exciting when you buy a good fruit from the devil, from the cousin here. It's just fun. The rubber fruit, I get the rubber fruit so much. But from a practical standpoint, does the Devil Fruit Notifier help me at all in this game? And the answer is no. It's great for me as a YouTuber. My biggest videos involve the Devil Fruit Notifier. It is the best for YouTube videos. It's so much fun. But if you're a brand new player to this game, you would be better off just saving up belly and buying even just the sand fruit, because it comes in stock very often. Same with the flame fruit. It's in stock all the time. Just buy it from him. Or buy from the dealer. Maybe use my method from the video a couple of days ago to use the shop to just get a good fruit. You really don't need to go looking for them. Searching for fruits with the Devil Fruit Notifier is actually the slowest way to get a good fruit. It offers no gameplay advantage. It used to be amazing, but now there are so many other ways to get Devil Fruit that it just doesn't matter if you have the Devil Fruit Notifier or not. And that is why I'm going to upset all of you here. And before I upset everyone, I'm just going to kill these people. Please tell me this will reach. All right, good. They're all dead. Now I don't have to be afraid of your anger. Legit, I'm putting it in the D tier. For those of you who don't have the notifier, it looks amazing. But trust me, for those of us who have it, if we don't make YouTube videos, it just doesn't seem all that worth it. And it's why you don't really meet people that have the notifier. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching today's video. Let me know your opinion in the comment section down below. I'm excited to hear if any of you guys agree or disagree with my tier list. Like always, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like me to make some tier lists for other stuff, or rank other things in the game, let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on those post notifications, and I will see you all tomorrow with another video.